In today's video, we're going to do a full calisthenics mixed with a little bit of weightlifting push day. We're going to be training the chest, triceps, and shoulders with exercises that, in my opinion, are arguably better than traditional weightlifting exercises. I've been doing these exercises for 6 years, and I've been able to build my physique from this to this with these type of exercises that I'm about to show you in today's video. It's going to be high volume, weighted and body weight, very intense. If you're ready to get into it, let's get into it right now. Before we start, by the way, I want you to go to the link in the bio and join the free Bars Only Academy right now to get started on your 5-day workout challenge to build muscle with calisthenics as well as endurance and strength, and show us your progress in the community, and hopefully I'll be able to help you with all types of questions you got in there. Let's get it. All right, so today we did 3 rounds of 5 sets of heavy weighted dips. I mean, not really heavy weighted, it was 30 kg. For some people it's heavy weighted, whatever, but it was basically a workout where I used the same type of weights, but every single 5 sets I dropped the reps and did another 5 sets with that certain rep range. Now, this is one of my favorite ways of training. You can see the reps and the sets in the corner, so I won't really have to explain what I'm doing here. I'll explain it briefly throughout the video though. But the reason why this is one of my favorite ways of training is because, first off, we don't really need a lot of variety in weights. We could just pick one weight, which is today 66 pounds, which is 30 kg, and we did 5 sets of 20 to start off, and then we're gonna do 5 sets of 16, 5 sets of 14, and then you can even go down to a lower number if you want to. Now, for the beginners out there, or sometimes even the intermediate lifters, what I want you to do is don't jump right into doing 5 sets of a total number that you're planning to do. Let's say you wanted to do this exact workout, so first 5 sets of 20, then 16, and then 14. Go ahead, try it yourself. If you actually are on that level, you can go ahead and try this. But if you are not on this level, I don't want you to start off with, of course, 5 sets. I want you to first do 3 sets of 20, 3 sets of 16, and 14. Or what you can do is do 2 sets of 20, 2 sets of 16, 2 sets of 14, and then, for example, to finish off, 2 sets of 12 or 2 sets of 10 with a paused rep. You can mix it up to what you actually like to do and what your style is, and also what your level is. So that is what I want you to mainly do. And the reason why I do this style of weighted calisthenics workouts is because I like to mix high volume training with weighted calisthenics as well. A lot of people think that when you're doing weighted calisthenics or endurance calisthenics, you only have one path to go with each one of them. So people think that when you're doing high rep calisthenics, the only way to do high rep calisthenics is to do a lot of sets and a lot of reps, which is kind of true because that is the definition of high rep and high volume calisthenics, but it doesn't always mean that. What I want you to do, for example, with weighted calisthenics is you can literally mix up the two. This is exactly an example of what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to basically increase in reps with every single rep that I'm doing. So basically what I'm doing right now is I have push days, I have pull days, and I have leg days. And with the push days, I'm focusing as much as I can on building my strength and endurance, primarily for future competitions. Because if you didn't know, I recently partnered up with Coordination, and I for sure want to make them proud with a dope ass competition win. So I'm trying to build my way up there. And what I'm doing right now is basically increasing the dip by doing the same weighted sets, but I'm dropping the weight every single time, and I'm doing it for a lot of sets. The reason why I want you to do a lot of sets of the same type of exercise over and over again is because repetition makes you better at things. We are not a bodybuilder, so we don't want to do the most effective tactic available to build muscle. If I wanted to primarily build muscle with dips, I would not even do, this is literally 15 sets of dips. I would not do 15 sets of dips. I would probably do 4 or 5 sets of dips in total, maybe even 3. And I would stick to 10 or 12 reps, and I would go all the way to failure, probably also going heavier on these sets. But that is not the goal. My goal is not to build muscle, even though I am going to, of course, build muscle from this. And when you try it, you're going to build muscle as well. But it's not the main goal of what we're trying to do here. There are more effective ways to build muscle and to make the process go a little bit speedier and faster. But today we are primarily just trying to focus on increasing the dip and getting stronger with the exercise and increasing in endurance as well. That is the main goal of this workout and of the style of training that I'm doing here. I did it a while ago with chin-ups as well. And the reason why I'm doing it with every single exercise is because I'm treating one exercise for chest basically the best exercise for chest, triceps, and shoulders, which is the dip, and also the number one calisthenics exercise that is most used in competitions and street lifting exercises is the dip and the pull-up. So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make those exercises my primary concern. So I'm just doing that, right? Over and over and over again in order to get better at those exercises. If you are a calisthenics athlete ready to compete in an endurance calisthenics competition or street lifting, don't be worried with the incline bench presses, with dumbbell presses, doing 2 sets of push-ups, doing 3 sets of that exercise, doing a whole bunch of things in your inventory. It's not going to help you. Of course, you can add certain exercises to get stronger at one exercise, such as the dip. You have all types of exercises to get stronger at the dip, but you primarily want to focus on one exercise that you would like to be stronger in. So if you would like to be stronger at dips, you gotta primarily focus on the dip. If you want to be stronger at chin-ups or pull-ups, you gotta do the same. You gotta primarily focus on the pull-up or the chin-up. Same thing when it comes to handstand training, skill training. I don't know what your personal goals are. Maybe you're not on this channel to perform the same type of style of calisthenics as me. Maybe you like to do reps. Maybe you like to do skill work. Maybe you like to do handstand work. Maybe you like to do freestyle calisthenics. Doesn't matter what you want to focus on. You want to focus on something that is actually going to get you there. And what is going to get you there? Actually doing the thing, not trying to cut the thing short, like have little type of shortcuts or whatever for the dip, and you're going to do all type of exercises that don't even match with the dip in the hopes of getting better at the dip. It's not going to work. I'm not saying though that assisting exercises such as pike push-ups or regular push-ups or a certain type of variation of the dip is not going to help you. It is going to help you, but you want to primarily focus on the regular source of the exercise that you're doing, which is the exercise that you're trying to get better at. So as you can see, I'm basically just trying to rep out these numbers and rep out whatever I'm trying to do here. I think this is round number 16. So we're doing, not round number 16, but we're doing 16 reps per set right here. Oh no, we're doing 14 reps per set right here. So basically, the goal of this whole workout, as I said, is to build strength and endurance. It's not to build muscle, even though people already are going to, misquote me and say, oh, this routine is not going to build me muscle, then I'm not going to do it. No, it is going to build you muscle. But I'm not saying that this is the most effective way to build muscle in 30 days or whatever. No, you can still build a crazy physique with this. As you can see, my physique is only built with this shit. But I could be way bigger right now, for example, if I added more weightlifting exercises, if I did more accessory exercises on the side, if I did less sets, for example, I could be bigger. But it's not the goal. It's not the goal to have the biggest triceps on earth. It's not the goal to have the huge fucking shoulders. It's not that goal. That goal is not my main concern right now. My main concern is becoming stronger in the exercises that I'm doing. And with that comes physique improvement, of course. But with that comes also endurance improvement, strength improvement, and hopefully I'm going to be able to be ready to compete very, very soon. Presenting Gore Nation very soon, man. So that's going to be sick. There will be a video of a full try-on haul, packaging, whatever, of a crazy big order that I've received from Gore Nation is being sent my way right now. I'm super excited. If they're watching this right now, I want to just thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. It's amazing to be able to work with y'all, and we're going to make it happen. I'm going to be arguably the biggest calisthenics YouTuber on the platform. I can call that right now. I'm very confident in that, and there's going to be no problem for me to build it up. So let's get it going. And yeah, anyways, we have just did the 3 rounds of the dips, which was the 5 sets of 20, 16 and 14. Now we're doing some upper chest work, some regular hypertrophy exercises right here. So we're doing, I think, 3 sets in total, or 3 sets in total, I think, of this decline diamond slow push-up. And this is primarily targeting the upper chest. And the reason why I did it slow is because I wanted to match the incline bench press, and I wanted to have a crazy good squeeze on top. And the reason why I did it close grip is to match that good squeeze. Only downside of this exercise, you don't really have a superior stretch, and the stretch is more important when it comes to building muscle. So this is the only exercise that I do to really try to, get my upper chest a little bit more sizey. So then we have the third exercise, which comes right after the chest work and the dip work, the upper chest work. And that's going to be the pike push-up. So y'all know I've been basically trying to improve the pike push-up over and over again because I've skipped it and I've been putting it at my not important exercise list for the past 3 or 4 years. I've never done it ever since I started training handstands. After I mastered the handstand and I didn't really focused on it no more, I never really did this exercise anymore. So right now I'm getting back to it for two reasons. Number one, I want to get back to handstand work and learn the handstand push-up. And number two, I want to get bigger shoulders. So those are the only two reasons why I'm doing this. So I'm doing 4 sets of basically to failure right here until I basically can't go up and no more. And that was the pike push-up section of today's workout. So I do think, in my opinion, this is more superior than the shoulder press with weights. And the reason why is because there is a shit ton of tension on the stretch position and the squeeze position up top. You also work your traps a load with this, and it's going to transfer into dip strength, and it's going to transfer into overhead press strength, and it's going to be having a lot of stability issues when you're first starting off to do this. Because bro, if you have never been doing pike push-ups and you're going to get into pike push-ups for the first time, you're going to be struggling, bro. You're going to be struggling to breathe. It's going to be very hard to push up. You're going to be feeling very sore for the upcoming week or so. It's going to suck, but it's something that you need in your arsenal to become stronger with a lot of push exercises. Then we did some isolation just for the roundness of my delts, because it's just what I wanted to do, because I want to get some bigger shoulders. I did 3 sets of dumbbell lateral raises to failure, supersetted with plate lateral raises, and I just did that to failure as well. Oh no, I did 10 reps per arm, and that's basically it. So yeah, that was 3 sets of that. The reason why I wanted to add this in is because I think a lot of y'all have been commenting that my shoulders look very big, but in my opinion, my shoulders can use a lot of size, especially comparing to my chest and my arms and my back even. My side delts are just very lacking, and I feel like I can improve the size a little bit better if I just start prioritizing the pike push-up and a little bit of isolation on the side, just to get my aesthetic physique leveled up a little bit more. That's the only thing I wanted to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I get started on some competitions, I do want to look good, feel me? So let me just add a little bit of width to my side lateral delts, and then when the peeps take them photos at the competitions, when I dominate max true, I will be able to look good on the pitches. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. I'm just doing 10 raises with the 22 pounds per arm, and that's basically that, man. So yeah, 3 sets. And then we moved on to the last exercise, which was triceps. By the way, for every single one watching this, very soon, within about a month from now, not even a month from now, I think about 2 weeks from now, there's going to be a very big program, a 12-week bodyweight bodybuilder program for everyone to purchase very, very soon. And I'm going to be attaching a cool challenge to it, a transformation challenge to it, which is going to take place in the Bars Only Academy, which is all for free. You can already join right now. When the program launches, you can all go get the program. It's going to be up for sale in the links in my videos, and you will be able to purchase it. And then I'm going to be starting the transformation challenge with all of the people who have purchased the program in the school community, and y'all be able to post your transformation at the end of the 12 weeks, and the one who has the best transformation will get a free gift from me. So that will be a cool little challenge, and I'm pretty excited for that. But anyways, right now we're going to get into the last exercise, which is going to be skull crushers supersetted with bench dips. And I did 3 sets. I only have 2 sets recorded. 3 sets of just failure right here, man. I just did 12 to 15 reps on the skull crushers that I turned around and did, you know, some extra bench dips just to burn my triceps out. And that was the whole workout. That was literally it. Before the bodyweight bodybuilder comes out, and you still want to have a solid program for you to progress before you're going to get into the bodyweight bodybuilder, which is, by the way, a full bodyweight program to build muscle. You can already go to the links underneath the first link. It's going to be showing you 3 programs, 6 and 8 week programs in order to build muscle strength and endurance with calisthenics. And you also get to find a hybrid program in there, mixing weighted calisthenics, bodyweight calisthenics, and hybrid calisthenics for 8 weeks straight. If you're interested in that, the link is in the bio. Go get it. Share your progress in the free community, which is the top link in the description, and I'll see you in there very soon. And as always, make the sacrifice and stay resilient.